All right, we're on mutt.exchange. Right now, we're inside the Hot Sets article looking at the cheat sheet on how to build different overalls with sets. Okay, so obviously you have the option of going on the game, searching through filters, buying the cards that are available at auction. Many sets in the game will allow you to use any card. Maybe it's not for every card in the set, but it will allow you to use any card as part of the set. Okay, one of the options that you do have is to come over to the sets, find different ways to build the overall. Rather than going through all the different programs, we consolidate them all right here. On mobile, you will have to zoom in, okay? But it is useful. We're working on the automated version of for the site, but I want to show you how you can use it right now to start benefiting you, okay? On desktop, you're automatically zoomed in. So if you're on that version, it is a little bit easier to read by default. But one of the ones that we were going to mention, let's just say 85s, okay? That was one I'm going to go to right now because of team builders coming up. People are saying that the 85s could be into that one. You could see right here, not only will you be able to get 85s in packs, buy 85s on the auction house, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different ways to build 85. So most likely the set will allow you to build 85s. Here's a way that you can come without going onto the game, clicking through all the sets to find different ways to do it. And you can see it varies from 582s to 483s, 881s. You can see 582s, 382s, and 280 team of the weeks. Breakouts are different. It's all over the board. Each one has a different cost. You can see the 582 Legends. I put quantity 5. The 82s were about 8,000 a piece for a total of 40. And then you get down to something like, which one was the cheapest? You can see the AKAs, actually, the 85 AKAs were the cheapest at the time. Okay, so you go down there, and if you could, and you were building those for 37, you're in good shape. So you would be comparing that to what it cost on the auction. And I believe at that time, 85s were still cheaper at auction, so the sets didn't make sense. But there'll be a tipping point come team builder time. People are looking for ways to build 85s. This is where you're going to come to. Some sets, like 87 is pretty hot right now for certain sets because you need, some of the sets will let you use any 87. So that's where you want to come to for this one. It'll show you different ways to construct it. You can see, in a lot of cases, the auction house was cheaper. There were a couple times where maybe like the Most Feared was up, AKA was up. So it made sense to maybe make a couple of the sets like the game time ones. But this, again, it'll just be a quick thing you can come to. You're like, hey, man, I need some 87s. I need some 86s. You don't have to go skimming through the sets anymore. Or excuse me, on the menu, through the menu to the sets to find out which ones are which. You just come here real quick, zoom in, and try to see if there's any good opportunity. We'll update the sheet as much as we can. And I hope you guys can utilize it, make some coins, make some better decisions.